Hello peeps, welcome back to the Big Deck Players Club Hearthstone Podcast. With me this week, we have Grayson from Bro Seed to Checkpoint.
Hello.
We have Mr. Bumpy McGump.
Hiya! Oh, good lord.
And this week we have managed to get SuperVim47 with us as well.
I'm back from the dead!
Yay.
Wow, you were actually dead. Oh my god.
I was!
Wow.
Yes.
Did Kel'Thuzad come and help you out there?
Yep. It wasn't Kel'Thuzad, it was you bastards pulled me out of the grave.
Okay. I didn't realise I had that power, but that's good to know.
Had to wait for turn 8.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Well, no, you could have used
The resurrect,
turn
yeah.
two.
Resurrect,
It's fine.
Out of all the random dead people, you pulled me out, you bastards.
Yeah, I know. I was kind of hoping for like Elvis Presley or Kurt Cobain or someone like that.
Uh-huh, yeah. Yeah.
Kurt Cobain would have been missing half his head, though. So
At least Jesus. Come on.
Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe Rick Mail or more recently Rowdy Roddy Piper.
oh, that's too rowdy.
Too soon.
There.
Right, okay, let's move on. So, Tavern Brawl. Let's have a look. Oh, my voice cracked then. Did you hear that? Tavern Brawl! Tavern Brawl.
We got a Tavern
so,
Brawl going on here.
Welcome to the puberty edition of the podcast.
I've actually won 2 games this week.
I'm just glad to be a deck player.
I haven't.
Okay, Matt,
I haven't
good
opened.
news.
So, look, I'll tell you what. While you three have taken the
There's
mickey
3
out
of us now, Matt, ganging up against you.
Yep. Oh,
It's
that's
August.
right, yeah.
It says available in August. It's
Yep.
August now. I'm going to
Yep, Rayna's got that as well.
Yeah, me too.
So this is the pack.
Grayson,
That,
you bought
I
the
won.
damn thing.
Oh, yeah.
You
Absolutely.
bought it for $50, and I was like,
Yep.
why?
Yep.
35 quid. Slightly different.
That's a really shit pack.
Yeah, it
was
is
really
kind of
Because
bad.
I want those
to be
packs,
fair.
Finn. I want those packs now.
The thing is, right? I probably would have spent that money on packs anyway. So you know,
Possible, yeah.
Cutting out the middleman.
I've got,
And you get a
because-
card
cards
back out of
I
it.
never want now. I don't even know what I'd spend. Like, what I'd even want packs for, apart from the new expansions and shit.
well, yeah. I mean, the thing is, because I'm big deck player, I kind of need to get the cards as soon as possible so that I can actually make the decks that people were.
Because people are going to
like-
be coming up with
Yeah.
decks using a full
Yeah.
lineup
Yeah.
out there, pretty much.
Exactly. So the sooner I get all the cards, the more easier it is for me to do that.
Mhm.
Anyway, do we have a preference? I found that Warrior isn't all that great.
No,
on the
it's
Tavern Brawl,
not.
because
It's terrible
you
with
don't get any
control.
weapons.
Nope.
You only get some of your own class spells.
So,
Warrior's not all that
quick
great.
rundown of the rules of this week's Tavern Brawl for those who haven't played it yet. Much like the Spiders Everywhere Tavern Brawl, this week's is portals, unstable portals everywhere. You get 20 of them.
It was like the mage.
The mage spell.
class quest, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yes.
So you
In,
get,
was
you
it
get
Naxxramas that had that?
Yep, I think so.
unstable
Yeah.
portal?
Was it the one after?
Yeah.
Is it
What
one
was
after
it?
next
Rock
round?
Mountain.
Portals
There's
portals
one
from
after. Which one was
GVG.
Yes. No?
Oh, was
Yeah.
it really?
GVD.
Yeah, it is.
too,
It is
was
from
it?
GVG. No, it wasn't. It wasn't
Wasn't
from
it?
Century, no.
Oh.
No, it was
Why have
it was from GVG.
Why have I?
I think you confused it because I said web spinner.
Yeah, no. I thought there was a. Vaguely remember there being like a solo player quest
Yes, I'm going
That
to
was
investigate
duplicate.
just used
currently.
that just had
Yeah.
portals,
Yeah.
unstable portals.
There was,
or am I imagining
that was a class mission in Blackrock, wasn't it?
Yes, Blackrock
Well-
Mountain it was.
It was
Oh,
class.
right, so it was black. So, okay,
think.
well, I'm not going mental then. That's
Okay.
Mage. Right, I'm just going to check it. Just check in on Mage.
I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you got the unstable portal as a reward
Nope, we got it before that.
Yep.
because we had it before that.
It was
so
just because
we
the web
probably
spinner
would've
one was so fun that they
something else.
decided to put that one in.
Yep.
got- Okay. So, what do you fancy?
Not
what class do you
mage.
fancy?
I did it on Hunter.
Priest
Hunter
is good,
works.
'cause sometimes you get light bomb. And light
Druid
bomb
also
wins.
works too.
I think anything
So-
with offensive hero abilities is quite
Okay,
good.
well let's. I'll tell you what. Let's do 3. We'll do one on Hunter, one on Druid, and one on Priest.
Okay.
Cool.
There you go. and then everyone's happy.
Well, I've never been happy, Matt.
Ever.
It's fine.
Never, ever, ever been happy with Matt.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Wow,
that's harsh, dude.
That's sticking the knife in and
that's
twisting
pretty cold.
Brutal.
Fatality. Weird.
No friendship.
Brutality.
Remember the
Hey,
friendship
Death Metal guy.
fatalities
Yeah, I was like,
in Mortal Kombat 2?
friendship. Have a present.
There's no friendship here.
Slap it out of his hand. Okay.
Now I
Hunt
think turn 2 has the advantage in this.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, second
Definitely,
player
yeah.
'Cause
normally
they can
does.
actually get up. They
They
can
get
actually
to
get.
climb one out.
I actually,
Is it worth trying to get something different?
I'd
here,
mulligan
or-
one.
Mulligan
I'd
one?
mulligan just one of them.
The unstable portals.
Yeah.
What's the point?
It's gonna be 20 unstable portals, yeah, but you also have like the 10 class spells.
There you go.
like
Look, we got
that.
freezing trap as well.
Freezing trap
Boom.
is dirty in this.
Is there only
What did
10
I-
class spells?
What did I just say? Mulligan for a class spell, and look at what you got.
What
Freezing
chances
trap.
that we're gonna be freezing trap? Come on,
I was right
come
though.
on, son.
I was right though.
Well, the chances if
SDFU,
it's
dude,
10
I was right.
If there's 10 class spells, then, the chances are 1 in 3 by how many spells
Oh,
are there?
ooh,
Oh my
Sorcerer's
God.
Apprentice.
That's like the perfect thing for him to get right
Oh my
Dirty.
god, you are so fucked already.
Well, you could.
now.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh,
you
that's
can
not
heal
bad.
Is it even worth playing that?
Oh yeah.
You
Heal
may
him and
want
then say
to.
well played and then end the turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Classic strats.
Classic.
Alternative play would have been to play the freezing trap, but I don't think he would have attacked into it.
You want to do
Well,
that
no,
on
'cause
something that's
even
going
if
to
it was
cost him a lot of mana.
explosive trap, yeah. Even if it was explosive trap, like he's not going to risk losing the
His
Sorcerer's
freeze
Apprentice.
Oh, of course he has
Has
wrath.
he just got like perfect draw or something? The luck is with him today.
He's a hacker. That's the only thing that I can do.
Seriously. Look at his name.
Oh fuck off!
Fuck off with their Matt Bagel.
That
Is there
such
is there a
horseshit.
fuck you button? Is there a fuck you button? There's not.
Yeah,
There
I
should
will
be.
hunt you down.
Well played should no longer say well played. Well played should just be like F you, dude. Seriously.
Well, we got Kel'Thuzad. I guess
It's too
that's
late.
something.
Hooray!
I suppose Nat Pagel didn't actually fish this time, so sweet.
No.
It's
And 2
amazing
turns.
how despite the fact that this game has no chat system, people can still just get utterly shafted and angry.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, there's no chat system here, but the
Soul plays a
emotes.
big part in it though. When you're
Yeah.
losing, like if you're winning and someone says that, it's like ha 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 lol.
Yeah.
I could quite.
Alright.
I could quite
Oh, Freeds and traps
I'd-
absolutely useless right now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd kind of want a explosive trap, really.
Yup. Oh, whoa!
Oh, man.
It takes
Just
care of the
playing another
Sorcerer's
unstable
Apprentice, maybe?
Is it worth hero powering or another?
No,
Portal.
I'd go another portal. Gotta be your
Portal.
How are we
minions.
gonna do?
Hero Power does nothing here.
Oh.
Is it? I'll
Like
put
that.
this guy out.
Yeah.
Put the guy out. At least you'll weaken the zombie Chow. So that if you do pull explosive,
Yeah.
maybe that
better
will
to
do
take it
something.
out.
Unless he in unstable portals like Kazan Mystic, in which case, you know,
Yeah, it could do.
just ruin your dreams.
That, I mean, that would be typical. So
I mean, you play it. Oh wow!
Oh, fuck
of course,
off.
of course, he plays.
I mean, I can start. I mean, I could kill
yeah.
the Sorcerer's Apprentice and Kel'Thuzad to bring this guy back again.
That would work.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if that's really worth doing.
You're gonna be
KT
at 6 though. If he does
KT
face.
would force. Ooh.
It's not that good. You can't clear board.
But you can drop KT and force him to run the Stalag and one other minion into it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Make sure to
And
kill
you
the
take
Sorcerer's
you kill the
Apprentice,
you kill the apprentice anyway.
yeah.
Yeah.
So kill the Sorcerer's Apprentice,
Kel'Thuzad.
put Kel'Thuzad out,
Enter.
Drop KT,
so,
and then if
and we get We get our Shadow Boxer back.
if by some freak reason he goes all face but doesn't manage to kill you, Enhancer Meccano might be the play here.
Get Wind Fury on Kel'Thuzad or something.
Oh man, that would be awesome.
It's too bad Kel'Thuzad didn't bring himself back to life.
What a scrub.
Wasn't there a bug that did that?
It's only if Ragnaros kills Kel'Thuzad.
Really?
If he doesn't die by combat.
I don't know if that's been fixed though.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's been fixed.
Oh, this is your chance to stabilize. Maybe. Unless that's...
Oh.
Oh.
Really matter.
Okay. Well.
There's a card you don't see very often.
I tried using that to cloak Rag. Rag actually decloaks.
Yeah, anything that does an attacking...
if it does damage.
thing.
If it activates.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
not if it activates, if it does damage. That's the specific words. It doesn't matter how, if it does damage at all.
Yeah, I mean if it was giving health or something like that.
Nothing.
Like a light well, for
Or a
example.
blood-in,
It'd be fine.
That'd be fine.
Alright, let's get another portal out and see if we can get something useful.
Come on, baby.
Oh.
No.
Another one?
Yeah.
I think,
Well, actually,
I thought maybe Deadly... I was thinking Deadly Shot would have been a good option there.
Oh.
okay.
Dragon Egg and Tanto mechanic. Hope for taunt on Dragon Egg.
Yeah, actually.
Come on, double taunts. Double Wind Fury.
You fuck me
get the
every
5
time!
health.
Is it worth killing off the zombie chow with my Shadow Boxer?
Probably.
You may have to. Yeah.
Probably want to do it quick. Sucks that you don't get the extra 1 damage from that heal as well, though.
You get a Wind Fury on an O2.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're a cruel mistress sometimes on Hanzo.
It's alright. Agent. No, what is it? The,
Oh, come
Defender of
on.
Argus.
Oh, come on.
Oh my god.
Fuck right off.
That's bull.
And what do I get? I get a Priestess of Illume.
Wait.
Yo, Deathwing. It's time. It's time.
Be able to afford it anyway.
Yeah.
No.
Cost minimum
Unstable portal.
I think I'm pretty safe with a Deadly Shot right now because anything on the board could be.
It kills Nat Peggle. It kills Nat Peggle.
It's gonna either,
It's gonna hit Nat Peggle.
Or the Sapper.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh!
no, that's good.
okay.
That's good. I'll take
That was
that.
lucky.
Would have been
All
nice
right.
if it hit the taunt, but whatever.
Okay, so unstable portal and freezing trap. Because that's honestly your only.
It's going to attack with Goblin Sapper first, which is
Oh, okay.
3.
Does the
Even if he attacks with Goblin Sapper, then he still only has 8 damage face.
It's not even worth attacking.
No.
Really, is
No.
it?
No.
Ha! Caught one!
Of course you did.
That was quite an aggressive impression.
Yeah.
Ha! Caught one!
You're fucking caught it!
You bastard!
Cunting fish.
It's not so much. Oh my god!
How much card draw does he want?
He needs more draw.
It doesn't matter.
Clearly.
He's going to
Actually,
win
no,
before
no.
he's drawn all them cards.
In this format, it's very easy to be top decking. It's very, very easy. So actually, he wants that card draw because it gets all the random.
Oh!
Quickly, Bestial
Hey,
Rat.
all the
That's like
beasts. You have
I
any
don't
beasts?
have a beast. No.
Unstable
Alright,
portal
well-
into
No, I
Gazarilla.
go,
Win.
go. But it doesn't have
It's immune,
charge.
it won't-
No. Okay, well we can get rid of the Sludge Belcher.
Sludge
And then I guess
Then you
Belcher,
die.
Priestess of Alone.
Priestess,
Yeah, then you die.
and
Oh, yeah.
Go ninja, go ninja.
And
Spectral
Harpy.
Knight, I'd say.
I'd say
Spectral
Harpy
Knight.
because that's well more
I was
threatening.
thinking of that. Harpy is more threatening though. It does have the double hit and.
Yep.
Oh
Well played.
no!
He's gonna have
oh,
like
no,
Savage Roar.
He's got
Starfire?
it.
Swipe.
Starfire?
He's got it.
No? Okay.
No Savage Roar.
BM.
Or is he just BMing me?
Unbound Elemental. Come on.
Yes, you've got a massive
Swipe.
cock. Just come on and play it.
Starfire, you called it.
Yeah.
Concede quick before I can finish you off because he's a prick.
Yeah, no, this is your chance to concede right now. Go. Steal the
Probably
kill from
already
him.
waited too long now. Animations have already happened. Oh no! Wait!
Yeah.
Take that.
In your face.
Take that dirtbag.
Victory is ours.
The only way to
Okay.
prevent them actually
So-
winning is to quit. It's like, no,
Not
taking
so
my
good.
cards and
Okay,
going
let's try it.
home.
Let's try the priest.
Yep.
The only winning move
Mind
is
vision,
not
2
play.
extra unstable portals. Not mind vision.
think-
Mind. Thought
Okay.
steal. That's the one.
Thought still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mind vision. No, if you turn 1, then you get an extra turn unstable portal.
I call Druid.
Is true.
Druid is going to be the winner. If not Priest, then Druid.
Oh, it's the mighty Quinn.
Well, we just got beat by a druid, so maybe.
But it's
Valen's
heavily
Chosen's
RNG.
not bad.
All right,
You know.
we get to go
Fancy
second.
beans. Sweet.
I think we'll
I
keep
would,
that.
Yep.
I would keep that, yeah. That way, even
get
if
to
you
go
get
second,
another
so-
dragon egg,
Yeah.
you can actually give it some attack.
Yeah, we can actually do something with it.
Yeah.
That dragon egg.
Yeah, I know. What card do you think is better, Dragon Egg or the Nerubian Egg? Which one do you guys like better?
Rubian.
I'd say Nerubian.
Nerubian egg's a bit. Yeah. It's a bit more. Frightening. Threatening.
Threatening and frightening.
That was that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Threatening.
Oh!
Yeah, Ben, just for you.
Yeah, boy.
That's gonna
Yeah!
be
Just for you,
3-8.
Yeah. Yo,
If
check
he
it.
doesn't die,
No,
but
no,
Valen's
not gonna
chosen
die.
that.
believe me, check it. Next unstable portal is gonna be Craze Alchemist, right? Because that's just my trademark card. Oh, damn it.
Oh man.
It's not.
Testing was not bad.
I like the fact that when he says for the gnomes, it does actually sound like he's saying it from inside a helmet,
Yeah.
like a big
Oh, the gnomes!
diving helmet.
Oh no.
Dragonkin Sorcerer.
Okay, so we got options. We can Valen's chosen,
Oh
which
god.
doesn't actually kill this, which would be
It'd be a
not very
3/8.
useful.
I'd unstable
But it will
portal
be
and Senjin.
So,
That's
yeah.
what I was thinking.
Yeah. Because he's gonna ping kill that anyway. He'll waste a wow.
Oh, or Mogushan Warden.
Dude. If you have Inner Fire in this deck.
Yeah.
That would be lucky.
Let's
Save
put this in.
Motion Warden. Just in case you get the inner fire.
Yeah.
Mogushan, Valen's Chosen, Inner Fire. That's 11/11.
Yep.
He would have the Mighty Quinn would have to have either Sheep or Arcane Explosion. Really?
Huh.
That's
That was a waste of a card.
It was, yeah.
especially since you can heal.
Velen's chosen.
Valen's
So you can kill
Chosen. Yeah, you can do that. Valen's Chosen into Mogushan. Just develop your board further.
Yep. Okay.
It just means that you do have to play a spell next turn to get a minion to play a minion. You know?
Yeah.
All right.
Just saying.
I think one of the hardest shutdowns in this kind of game is if the opponent gets the Trogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the hardest shutdowns because you play Unstable Portal,
Oh.
Holy
Craze
smite.
Alchemist. Craze Alchemist, go. Craze Alchemist, go. Go.
Anything that deals 1 damage, please.
Oh, come on.
The exact opposite.
Keep going. Craze Alchemist is free if you get it.
Oh, this is so sad.
Just go face end
One
your turn,
damage
and then-
off.
Yeah, this turn is done.
Just BM him.
God damn it.
Tell him that,
Well,
the fires will rise against him or whatever the fuck it is.
the what?
The light
shall burn you.
Whatever the fuck it is.
Okay.
And then the fires will rise against you.
Right immediately
whatever.
after the light burns you.
Oh my.
Hey! Oh!
Oh, good. Brilliant.
Concede, boys.
Just play both your minions. It's fine.
Yeah.
Uh,
So Spider Tank gets taken out by the Fire Guard
Wow.
Destroyer,
Ouch.
and you Unstable Portal Deathwing.
I think your idea of
And then
that's going to be a
mirror
counter
in.
spell.
One of
bound
them's
to
gonna
be
be
a counterspell in
counterspell.
there. Just completely shutting me down.
One of them's got to be counterspell.
Oh.
Master spell.
Really not useful.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, no,
Burn
no
a-
counterspell. Okay.
Okay. Do it.
Oh,
do it.
sweet.
Do it. Do it.
You are such a scumbag.
What you get?
What is it?
Ice berry.
Ice berry.
That'll
Nice.
do. That'll do.
You can master spell or double unstable portal. I would say double portal.
Yeah, master spells
Yeah.
aren't going to do much.
No.
Yeah.
It's going to make that 2-6.
Now you're thinking with portals.
I got Tom.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It's an okay one.
All right, hit phase.
Vaporize?
If it's vaporized, might as well lose a 3/4.
Yeah.
I mean... No, okay, well, it's
Ice
probably going to be a
block.
duplicate,
Ice block.
I guess. Or an ice block.
Ice. Let's see.
Spellbender.
Yeah, it could be.
Spellbender,
Literally
ice
anything in
block, duplicate.
I think they're the only ones that can be.
Yeah. So he already knows what trap we have. Oh yeah, that's got to be duplicate. Come on.
Oh.
But what else has he got?
More than us.
Yeah.
Right now.
Suddenly, big game.
Hey, look at that one.
Yeah!
How do you like them apples?
Is it worth playing that, or is it worth continuing
Cycle
to
through. Cycle through.
Yeah.
portals?
I would cycle through portals.
You'd BGH.
Oh, what? Oh my god!
He doesn't get 2 of them. Maybe.
No, he
it's
doesn't.
it's ice block. Oh man, go to town. Go to town. Another portal,
Okay.
and then just like
Punch his face.
another portal, maybe punch. Yeah, punch face. If it's ice block, we gotta get him down as quick as possible. Wow.
Oh,
Light it up.
that's a bit filthy.
Oh,
No, it's not.
It's filthy.
No, it's you know it's not.
So we've got Clockwork Giant and Iron Juggernaut in the hand. So that's
And 9 mana next turn.
Come on, a Noyotron. Come on, drop
Just enough.
drop a Noyotron.
oh.
Oh.
Alakir also good.
Oh.
Void
I
Color.
bet you hope Mal'Ganis is in his hand.
Fuck off. No way.
You know he does. Okay.
I think you need a
Well,
master
we could
spell
master
here.
spell, because then at least that gets rid of his Wind Fury.
Yeah.
That's true. And his taunt.
And
And the death rattle.
Shadow Word
that's
Pain on Alakir.
Yep.
And we could... Is it worth just using the Shadow Word Pain instead on Alakir?
Yeah.
If you Shadow Word Pain, right? Then play either Clockwork Giant or Iron Juggernaut. Actually, it might be better to play Clockwork Giant because it'll cost 9. So might as well just play it now.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
put the... Right, okay.
Yeah, put that out. He has to run two minions into it, or he eats.
Oh,
Oh, filth. That's dirt. Oh my god.
It was
You
Spellbender.
fuck!
Ah,
it was Spellbender.
Well, he still has to put
my
Alakir into it twice. Well, once. And then Void Caller, right?
Yeah, he can't do it twice, guys.
Shut up, Matt! I don't Matt's good, ever.
Oh, what?
Now he's got 5 minions on the board.
Oh, it's a good job we were saved master spell.
What the...
Oh my god,
Bumpy.
Bumpy!
Tell you. What did I fucking tell you? That is absolutely horse shit.
Wow!
it's Garbo.
Print screen.
Okay, that's
That's
print screen it.
That's stupid.
Print screen it. That's garbage. That's counterspell. I bet you.
Can you play all this in one turn? Thanks. Yeah.
Yes, you can. Master spell.
That is some bullshit.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Mal'Ganis.
Death Mal'Ganis.
See you
Bye.
later, mate.
Unless it's duplicate. No, it's not duplicate. It's probably mirror image then.
What?
So it's mirror image or
Mirror image is a secret, dude.
Oh. We're still taking rather a lot of damage.
Yeah.
I don't think we're dead next turn, though. One off next turn.
Oof.
so the
Oh, I guess I'll just put
Ooh.
everything out.
And then
Yep.
heal up, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I suppose then we're 3 off next turn.
But then he's got another turn to get through.
So what? It's gonna be Sylvanas into the 4/3, and then Salty Dog takes out the Juggernaut.
If he draws Burrowed Mine on his turn, then he'll die, even if it's Ice Block.
Really?
So we need to just get him below 10 health.
Ooh.
And he knows that. Clearly.
Yep.
Son of a bitch.
Come on,
What would
Portal.
work here? Cabal Shadow Priestess would work here.
Oh, Dragon Lane mechanic it is.
Why not?
Just
There's
hit it
literally
into
no
it.
point.
Yeah.
Hit it into
Yeah.
it.
Really? But
Oh,
then
yeah.
he'll just ping it.
Yeah. There's no point.
Well, he's going to ping something. You know, he's going to ping the Dragon Lane.
Well, yeah, but ping the Dragonling then, which is a 2/1. That's fine. I don't mind if he does that.
But Mr. Bitey.
Damn you,
Actually, here's a question for you.
It's like,
So,
Mr. Bitey.
Dragonling mechanic, right? When you play Dragonling mechanic, it
Oh,
summons the Dragonling as well, right? But the sound
Yeah.
it makes when you play Dragonling mechanic is just me and Mr. Bitey. But the Dragonling is mechanical Dragonling. Why didn't they just call it Mr. Bitey?
don't know.
That is true. They
That's a
should have
good
just called
point.
him Mr. Bitey.
They should just They should change that as
But
well.
none of that
Lose.
makes any difference because we've lost.
GG.
That was some fucking bullshit look from his part. Jesus.
The past two have just had amazing luck.
He did, yeah.
Yep.
It's kind of insane.
That's actually been my experience with this brawl so far. Just my opponents getting so much luck and me getting just shit like this. Absolute garbage.
I mean, we did have a bit of luck to begin with, but it was like a false sense of security. It's like, I'm gonna give you some good cards to begin with, but then I'm gonna screw
And
you
then it's
up.
like, oh hey, I'm just gonna play Mal'Ganis and Sylvanas, and here's Alec
Yeah.
here as well. Enjoy that, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. So, okay, thanks.
Ridiculous.
Thanks, game.
Absolutely.
Alright, so this will be the last one. This is the
I'm gonna
Druid.
play Druid.
Yep.
Sweet.
My pick.
This is Vin's pick. Yeah.
This will be one that wins now, won't it? Maybe.
Okay, Vin, what do you want me to do? Do you want to keep the bite, or should we get rid of it?
I would drop the bite. I've actually been running bite in my druid deck. It's pretty effective.
You can get up to 5 attack really with 6 mana, so
Exactly,
I
yeah.
imagine it's going to be pretty useful.
Yep.
I also run savagery. Because why not?
Oof.
Claw is not bad. Alright, end turn. Don't
Yeah,
don't
so we
even.
put that now.
It's like arcade
Claw, that's a
Channel
good
doing
card.
this
Let's
way.
not play it. End your turn.
Yep.
Naturally, coins. 2 health minion.
Yeah.
No.
Doesn't
Oh,
play it.
yeah,
Okay.
Play anything.
Alright.
Something
so
big?
something bigger.
Slightly worrying.
Got a chance for some tempo. Nope.
Mini mage.
This has got stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We wouldn't play that.
He looks like. Who does he
That's-
look like?
No.
He looks like. Oh man.
He looks like Egg
Can't
Shen
think.
to me. You guys.
Who is that?
Have you guys watched Big Trouble in Little Chinatown?
Oh, yes.
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 He looks like Egg
That's
Shen
who I was
with his
thinking
one
of.
with his one bulgy
Yeah.
eye.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's who I was thinking of.
Right?
Okay.
All right,
good.
play Egg
It's
Shen.
not just me then.
And oh no. That was a really good.
Oh.
No,
Maybe
that's
giving him
finisher.
an extra mana crystal as well. So.
That's
That's
yeah.
a finisher.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
no.
just gonna put the
Just Egg Shen.
put the mini mage out on the board.
We play Egg Shen and we keep.
Into the shadows. I don't think I've ever played the mini mage before, so that's like the
Oh,
well,
fuck
once.
God. Seriously.
Wow.
That one card that could actually deal with that apart from explosive trap, and he gets it.
Is
And he
Ar-
gets a
wait,
mech.
Oh, no, that's it.
Arcane Golem a mech?
Seriously.
This is some bullshit.
Seriously.
Oh.
Is Arcane Golem a mech, by the way? What is
No.
it?
Yeah.
Is
It's
it?
not a mech.
I don't think
Yeah,
it
it
is,
is.
is it?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not.
Wow.
It should be,
It's
Yeah,
a golem.
that's
It's not a
weird.
but it's
mech.
not.
I reckon double Unstable Portal and send Arcane Golem into the 3/3. It's the only way you can
I
actually
am
gain some
inclined to
tempo
agree.
back.
Yeah.
True. Like, we don't know how many mechs he has.
Decent.
He may have nothing but mechs, actually.
Oh, man.
Arcane Golem, then Van Cleef.
Yeah.
But if we
Yeah.
do, it's just gonna kill. Oh. No, yeah.
He's gonna take two
No,
damage.
but how many cards have you played this turn?
But
You've played 2 cards.
2.
Oh, that's true.
Plus Arcane
it'd be
Golem
what,
makes 3, so that'd be...
Six at the moment.
That'd be an
8-8.
8-8.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, play the
Yeah,
Arcane
it'd be an
Golem.
8-8.
Quick.
Good old Van Cleef.
Boom.
For the Brotherhood. So yeah, go deal 2 damage as much as you want, man.
We can bite and hero power.
No, we can't.
We
can
can
bite
bite
and
claw. That's 6.
Oh, yeah, we can bite and
that's 6
claw.
damage.
that gets rid of
Wait.
that. That'll get rid of the fell cannon,
Yeah?
at least.
And leave you with some nice armor as well.
Oh, he's gonna draw dead. Come on, he's drawing dead. He's gotta be drawing dead. Come on. Do
BGH
this.
incoming.
Do this for me one time.
Oh,
Do this for
That's
me
probably
one
what he's
time.
looking for. That's what he's looking for, isn't it?
Is it me you're looking for?
I can see it.
I
in
can
your
Oh,
see it in
really?
your-
Another
Oh,
one. So
We can kill
Van
one
Cleef's
of
going
them.
to take
can kill
4
both of them.
damage. Oh, no, not necessarily. You
Oh,
might only
if it
take
kills
2
a
damage.
dragon. Target the dragon. Target the dragon. Come on.
Oh, fuck right
For
off!
God's sake.
That's some bullshit.
You know what? We can double portal and what's
Defender?
his face? The shield guy, Defender Vargas, and then just hit him for
You're
9.
not going to get
Just
one of them things.
What?
I mean, you could if you want to.
I'd get rid of both of them.
How can you get rid of both of them? What with Van Cleef?
Yeah.
Van Cleef and your bite and claw combo, I guess.
Oh, but Van Cleef.
I know.
Or we
It
can
was
just
good
go
while it
balls in
lasted,
and
ish.
we.
Alright, so a bite and a claw to get rid of one, and then
Really? Oh, I would have just gone all in. Just like go.
this makes me sad.
And then you would have
It
lost.
does.
You said all in. Oh, that's better. I thought you said balls in. I was gonna be like, hang on, just 1 second there about balls in. How exactly does that
No,
work?
I said all in.
Okay.
I would have gone all in with just double
I mean,
portal
you can go
and
balls
defender.
in if you want, but
It'd
it
be
might
at
be a bit of a
16
tight
health
squeeze.
and you would be wrecked.
Oh no.
Archmage
And you would have literally
Antonitis.
nothing.
Oh, and he's got an arcane shot, obviously, to combo.
Wow.
And he's going to get a fireball literally every turn
Yep.
because he's going to be using unstable portals.
Lose.
Let's see what we get.
Okay.
Nope. Not good enough. Could just fireball it.
Okay.
Could just fireball it. We don't have a beast.
Let him waste his fireballs.
He's not wasting them though because he's getting them back.
Shut up, Bumpy.
Yep.
Literally every time he casts an unstable portal, which... just...
You can get 2 extra fireballs this turn while casting fireball. So, well, it's just like unstable portal, fireball. And then he's got 2 fireballs extra in his hand.
Aha!
This is such bullshit.
This is such a lose.
Wow.
I know.
Aha!
That was actually pretty good likeness.
Coin quick
Nice.
shot.
Wow. And now we wait to die.
It's not going to be a very long wait.
No.
Like, how has he still got, like, 6 cards as well? I
They're
don't
all
understand.
fireballs.
Because
He's cycling
fireballs,
out-
they don't waste any spells, does he? He gets a spell and a minion.
There was a
yeah,
savagery
good
in here.
Oh, wow. Well,
Well, that's going to be really freaking useless.
I told you should have waited. Damn.
oh yeah, because we totally knew this would happen, Vin. Come on!
I knew it.
Good.
I knew this was going to happen.
Good for you.
Why didn't you share it with the rest of the class, Finn?
You weren't listening to me anyway. I'm the boy who
fuck
cried wolf,
off.
except I've never cried wolf at all. Not once. I've called it every single
You're the
time.
kid that cried wolf, and then the people were getting eaten, and then you were just like, I told you there was a wolf out there.
This guy's got 2 fireballs, infinite unstable portals, and whatever minions he's got in his hand still. Because he's not played any. Maybe you just got all doomsayers.
One
That'd
can
be fine.
only
I'd
hope.
be totally okay with it. Oh,
Oh, that's great.
good.
That's fair. I can see how that happened.
Yeah. This.
See, that's the sort of stuff that I get.
Yeah.
Oh, good as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
cool.
grand. Yeah.
To see why that happened as well.
It's 10,
You know
And he's
what?
still got 2 fireballs in hand as well.
19. Oh, good, and 2 savageries.
This might be.
Are you?
Did you
Are
see
you
that one
kidding
come in,
me?
Vin?
Are you actually
alright,
so
kidding
hero
me?
power.
That one I did not
And
see
then
coming.
use savagery on the Murloc. And
Double savage. You have double savagery, so you can actually kill the whirling Zap-O-Matic.
Yeah, do it. And then just hit
That's
face
literally
into the
all I
7-8.
could do.
and then then threaten him.
Just like, come on!
Avi!
I'm just gonna put that out.
Go on, give his Earth Elemental Wind Fury.
My trouble rise against you.
For God's sake. Oh, what?
Well, he's won anyway because he's got 2
Basically.
fireballs in hand, so he's just BMing now,
Yeah.
literally.
He is,
So
Well, at least at this rate we can get onto the grand tournament cards much quicker, right? So silver lining, guys, silver lining,
much quicker.
and fireball. Exact change.
Yeah,
only.
I'm not going to
Bad at
bother
BM.
saying well played. It's just like, it's just all luck.
It is. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Luck is... Luck will rise against you. Right, well, brilliant. I'm still only on 2 wins, so that's good.
Oh, well, do you remember which classes?
You
those
enjoyed
were
that
with?
half an hour of losing, and then keep watching.
I don't remember. I think it might have been a rogue that I won with. Because I think I had a quest to win 2 games with rogue. So
That works. So that's the brawl.
So, yeah. So we still don't have a date for the grand tournament.
Nope. Well, it is August,
Oh,
and they said
sure.
August.
I know.
So it should be out now.
Exactly.
Gimme.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's Blizzard. It's Blizzard, and
Hashtag
you know,
YOLO Blizz.
Yo,
so
Soon.
they get to do whatever.
trademark.
yeah. Okay, so because Vin wasn't here last week, we're gonna have a quick chat about some of his favourite cards that were announced from what we talked about last time.
Okay.
And then we'll move on to the newer cards that have been released. We can chat about them. So, are there any specific cards that you like the look of and that you'd like to talk about? Do you want me to link it to you?
Oh yes, please link it to me. So I can take a look and let you guys know. Right off the hand, I gotta say,
There you go.
offhand right now, I'm really liking the look of Caldara Drake. It's a fantastic stat line, and its hero power, just its ability synergizes with the whole Inspire thing, probably better than any other card I've seen released so far. I mean, it's
Yeah. The thing that I'm concerned with is that to get kind of maximum use out of it, you have to play it turn 10, and then you get to use your hero power twice that turn.
if you're playing it on like an empty board, yeah, but I think decks can be more tuned.
No. I mean, that would be if you're playing it on a non-empty board. I mean, if you're playing on an empty board, you can play it on turn 6, and it'll be fine.
I mean like empty board on your side. If you have nothing else, then yeah, turn 10, perfect.
Oh,
But if you have some like taunts or the normal regular minions that come up during play, you could probably get some good value out of this, especially if you have the Maiden of the Lake, I believe her
That's
name
the
is.
one. Yep.
Yeah, reduces your hero power to 1 only. A card that I'm really not liking is Lock and Load.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about that last time. That's the Hunter card.
It's kind of bullcrap.
It's not as bad as Ball of Spiders, though.
I like the Ball of Spiders.
I knew you would.
You were gonna say
like.
That's why I like having you on the podcast, because you pretty much disagree with everything that I say.
But like, can we talk about?
Because I don't follow standard trains of thought. I don't.
No, I know. But
can we talk about Ball of Spiders in that sense, though? Right? Why do you like it?
Okay.
Like, why do you think it'll work? How do you think it's good value?
Okay, so Ball of Spiders is very much a top deck card if you're drawing dead. It is 6 mana, summons 3 1/1 web spinners, right? If you let me think.
In order to make a lot,
I haven't had
in
much...
terms of that card. In order to make a lot of use out of it, you'll basically need the Tundra Rhino on the board.
Yep. Tundra Rhino would come back into play. So this would re-gear the game into a very beast-heavy meta for hunters, at least. If they want to make use of this card, it would be a lot of like duplicates of Tundra Rhino. It'd be a lot of like heavy beast taunts like bears, just taunts in general. So say turn 5 Tundra Rhino somehow survives. Ball of Spiders comes out, and you can, if you keep your coin until turn 6, you can coin out the Timberwolf, or is it Timberwolf? Yeah. Timberwolf.
Yeah.
And then you have 3 2/1s with charge that recycle themselves into bigger beasts. Another good thing with Ball of Spiders is that for just 1 card, you can get effectively 6. So if you are playing for a long tempo game, like if you have control of the board already, but if you realize that, okay, I'm running out of steam, I need more minions.
Which,
which
is an issue
if you pull
with
into this
generally,
Yes.
So yeah, with that explanation, I can see where you're coming from, right? In seeing the value of it, and that's great and all that, right? But that's best case scenario.
That's what I'm gonna say. Like in terms of current scenario, face hunter, Ball of Spiders worthless.
Yeah.
In terms of the current face hunter meta, but if you're playing longer term, more controlling, more Beastmaster kind of thing, more less Unleash the Hounds, more Bestial Rage, more more along the lines of quality instead of quantity, then Ball of Spiders works. It works really well.
Would you swap out a Savannah Highmane, which is what would normally be played on turn 6, for a Ball of Spiders?
I've actually had this argument. They're not mutual. Here's the thing: they're not mutually exclusive. You can drop out, say, if you normally run 2 web spinners, which is pretty easy to do. You can drop one cost web spinner for a future cost of 3. It's 1 card slot. You don't have to trade out mana cost for mana cost. Yeah. You can sort of just re-gear your deck for a later game. So that's my argument. Take out your 1 web spinner for a potential 3.
Now, the only problem is that web spinners on themselves or by themselves, they're not an amazing minion, right? Their value is in what they do, right? It's in their ability, right? And what they can potentially do for you, even.
Yes.
But the problem with that is that if you're playing for late game, you can't guarantee that you're going to get late game minions out of the web spinners.
That's true.
That's true. That's very true.
I mean, if you're going to use it, you're kind of going to need to kind of sit down and take a look at the full card list and look at what beasts are available and what percentage of high mana ones are available compared to low mana ones.
I haven't gone that much into depth with it, actually, but I want to say at this one point, like at that point, just getting 3 cards for 1 seems better than if you...
Yeah, that's similar to what Bumpy was saying when we were discussing it. You kind of, because it's like an arcane intellect in the sense that your which is 3 mana, you draw 2 cards. So it kind of works in the same way, because you're putting 3 cards on the board, but you get 3 cards back as a result.
Not only that. It
kind of value wise, like for the 6 mana, it kind of works, I guess. I mean, it depends on what you get from the cards. If you only get like 3 like trashy beasts from your web spinners, then that's going to be a very expensive
trashy minions.
Spiders.
I was thinking about that, but then I realized Ball of Spiders also adds further incentive to slip in Emperor Thorazan.
Oh.
Into Hunter decks.
Yeah. Thing is, I think most people are like, if they're playing any kind of deck that requires fairly late game minions, I think most people have probably put Tharasan in their deck already.
Yeah.
Actually, what's that minion that
But
that reduces like the cost of your next spell by 3 or something like that? Is that Sorcerer's Apprentice?
It's 1. Sorcerer's Apprentice decreases your spell by 1. Yeah.
But that's a mage minion, not Hunter.
Yeah, I thought it might have been neutral. Is there something neutral that does something similar?
No. It's the Summoner's Apprentice, which is the next minion you play, or the first minion of your turn is reduced by 1.
There's only stuff that does what you're saying, Grayson, in Tavern Brawl, like in the Nefarian one.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm just looking.
I mean, that's not to say that we won't see something like that, because there are obviously a lot more cards that we haven't seen, because this is obviously incomplete information. We're only going on what we've been shown already and what's been announced.
Yep.
So there could be something like that turns up. It might end up being more like a slightly more expensive mana cost, but it has a similar sort of effect. That's a neutral card. We don't know.
I would say my favorite card released so far.
Out of the ones on that list that I linked you.
Out of the ones on this list.
Yeah, because obviously we're going to discuss the new ones in a minute.
Okay. I want to say my favorite one.
I like all the shaman ones.
Yeah, the shaman ones are good.
I'm waiting for Vin to say Lowly Squire. Not because he thinks it's the best card, but just because he knows that if by saying that he will really annoy me.
Hey, remember how you trashed the Noyotron? Right?
Yes,
and then it
I
turned out
remember
to be the most annoying
Remember how
card?
you always bring that up whenever we talk about this sort of thing?
In fact,
yes.
Lowly Squire in a mage deck, a Noyotron fucking nightmare. Holy shit, ping and then hit with Lowly Squire. Dead. Heck yes.
Yeah.
Bumpy's got a
I can
point.
tell by the reaction of everyone there that
But
everyone's
honestly,
super psyched about that skill.
Yeah.
That's not bad though.
Honestly, my favorite card, I'm torn between the Totem Golem, actually, and the Kodo Rider.
Okay.
In terms of favorite cards. So Totem Golem, 3/4 for 2, overload of 1. But if you have Lava Shock the coming turn, you can unlock that. And it's a solid 3/4 body too, and it meshes well with Totemic Might.
It's got a solid body.
Have you
It's
got a
big,
rock solid
swole,
body?
legit.
Hot stuff coming through.
Dude, those abs are literally cut out of stone. I'm telling you.
It's been chiseled. Chiseled abs.
It works well with Totemic Might and a lot of other totem synergies. It is the first viably offensive totem ever. Because Searing Totem, screw that. Come on. Who are you kidding? But the Totem Golem is the first viable totem, and it allows good tempo and board control on turn 2 because it's a 3/4 body. You know? And then next turn, turn 3, you still have 2 mana to play something.
Yep. Healing Totem. Hey.
Yeah. And
hit it back up again.
Kodo Rider.
Kodo Rider's great.
Just fantastic card. Inspired.
It's like a much slower
Karen? Or Grim Patron?
Grim Patron.
That's right, it is. It is.
Because you put it out and you use a hero. I mean, if you've got that, what was it? The Maiden of the Lake? Yeah, so if your Maiden of the Lake survives, then obviously you can be putting Coda Riders or War Codas out quite regularly.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay, card.
Well, would it be?
Yes.
Sorry, would it be worth? Would it be worth putting like a stealth or like a divine shield or something on a Coda Rider to make sure that you got the most out of it?
I would say Coda Rider would work best in a rogue deck. Yeah, with the Master of Disguise on it. Keep its stealth permanently. Just summon just cycle through 3/5s.
You know what'd be good against this?
Yeah.
All these cards at the moment. Twisting Nether.
That's true. No, Bumpy's got a point. None of these have Death Rattle aside from the Ball of Spiders. That's true.
Yeah.
They would all just boom.
I'm so gonna
gone.
make a Death Rattle Warlock with fucking with Twisting Nether in there.
You would.
Have Fugan and Stalag out on the board and then just go, actually, I don't want them on the board anymore. Here's a Twisting Nether. Deal
Here's
with
an
a
11-11.
Thaddeus.
Faceless manipulator.
Yeah.
BGH.
Yeah.
Back.
Mal'Ganis.
Let's see. A card that I don't like effectively, I would say King's Defender. King's Defender, I'm not really feeling it.
Yeah,
it's been
neither of the
changed
weapons.
as well.
The poison, it has been changed, so we'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, both of the weapons, or actually,
Wait, they're
two
both
of them.
King's
Two of them.
Defender.
There's
Hang
Poison
on.
Blade there as well.
What?
That's fair.
Oh.
yeah, I think that's just a mistake. They put that on there twice. But yeah, the Poison Blade and the King's Defender aren't all that great. A bit underwhelming.
Poison Blade it's weird. I can feel, I know where they're going with it. It's supposed to be like Cogmaster's Wrench, sort of. If you guys remember using that card ever.
Not
It's
really.
it's supposed to be like
yeah.
a permanent Cogmaster's Wrench, where
But it's like the old way that the
it's like the old
rogue
Rogue Hero
daggers
power.
used to
Yeah.
work.
It's
Yeah.
paying
Yeah, you
4
remember
mana
that
to fix
other-
a bug. Or to reverse a
Yeah,
bug.
it's a 4 mana for, well, it'll be 6 mana for
to get
a
2/3.
2/3 weapon. Not worth it
No,
at all.
I'm
Unless it stacks, but even then,
it does stack.
it's still gonna. You're still having to pay. I mean, 6 mana for a 2/3 is pretty poor. 8 mana for a 3/3 is still really not very good.
And if that gets used in a lot of rogue decks anyway, then ooze
Yeah.
sorted.
Yeah,
Ooze
Yeah.
would see a lot more play. I'm trying to look
Harrison
at Poison
Jones is
Blade,
like,
and for 1 more mana, you get a 3/4. You get the standard Assassin's
Yeah.
Blade. For 1 mana, you get 3/4. So, I don't really see the point behind Poison Blades. Like normally,
No.
I know.
especially as it's like an epic as well. It's like, okay,
I'm looking at the card cost versus the value of it, and I see the potential. If you somehow manage to hold onto
Yeah.
that blade and just
yeah.
pump,
I mean,
it up.
the effect on it is great, but you can't.
it's not
You
good.
can't
There's no way you
warrant
can
that
justify
mana
it.
cost.
It's all very snowbally.
Because by the time you've spent all that mana on buffing it up to be able to use it, you've probably lost the game already.
No, it's
'cause
too
you haven't been able to
slow.
use it.
If they bring
That's
out some
Poison-
amazing
it's way
anti-aggro
too
cards,
slow.
then this expansion is going to be awesome. But if they don't, then it's just going to be useless.
Yeah,
Poison
as the current meta stands, it is way too slow
Poison
to be
Blades.
of any use.
It's too slow. You'd have
Let's
to
get
run in. No, was it? Is it? It's not Armor Smith. It's the
Oh,
Who's the Enraged Smith?
Spiteful Smith.
Spiteful Smith. You'd have to run Spiteful Smith in order to get any actual value out of this blade. And even then, if you run Spiteful Smith, why not just use the regular knives?
Yeah.
Like, Poison Blade is just systematically too slow.
You don't
If it
usually want
started-
them for 3 hits anyway. Usually one
If it
hit
started
Blade Flurry.
off, yeah, or yeah, maybe 2 hits Blade Flurry, but if it started out as a 2/3, I would invest in it. I would put some time and effort into making something around it. But 1/3
Or if you got 2 attack each time you use your hero power,
or that,
yeah.
that, I mean, you know, then that wouldn't be as bad. But as it stands at the moment, rubbish.
I think they've played
It's-
it really
it's
safe,
bad.
haven't they, with their expansion? Because there's quite a few overpowered ones in the last one.
Okay, looks like
Yeah.
we're running up on an hour.
Okay, so
So
that's the ones from last week.
Okay.
So let's kick off this week with the Colosseum Manager.
Yeah.
Which is a 2-5 for 3. Return. This card gets returned to your hand each time you use your hero power.
It's gonna force you to play differently.
I don't know how I feel about this. Yeah.
It's a neutral card though, so
it's good value.
Anyone can use it. Yeah,
it does have value.
It'll probably trade with. I mean, early game it'll probably trade quite nicely, and the fact that you can bring it back to your hand is kind of cool, I guess. But it means that you can't really put any buffs on it.
And you, as a priest, you can never heal this.
That's true.
You can't. There's no point healing it as a priest. So,
as a mage, as soon as you ping something else, it flies up. Warrior,
but it's got 5 health, which means if it's already on the board, it can do 2 damage to something, probably survive.
Bring it home.
And then you can either use a hero power or something else to get rid of whatever it was that it attacked.
If you're a mage and you're against an Annoyatron, you'd be so upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you've got to ping first.
And that's kind of what I was saying there a second ago, that it's going to force you to play differently, right? Because it's going to force you to use your minions first. You know?
This would work well in another form of what is her name? Oh my god, I'm forgetting the name. 3 mana, 2/3 for warriors that gives charge.
Oh, the Warsong Commander.
Warsong Commander.
Warsong Commander.
Oh yeah, Warsong Commander.
This works well with Warsong Commander. You can cycle 2 of them onto the board, hit to like say clean up some small minions, then armor up to cycle them through. But aside from that, I'm not really seeing the point.
I think Grim Patron's much better for that.
But Grim Patron does cost 5.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Well,
and it may not necessarily.
Yeah, I mean, by the time if you play this twice, then it's already cost you 6
for 410.
I know. Yeah, I'm trying to.
I mean, if you look at it in that respect, 6 mana for a 4/10.
It's actually 8.
That's pretty
you've
good.
got player hero ability as well.
Yeah, that's true. Well,
and the only thing I can think is if you would put this out with a charge minion and then maybe use your favorite card at the moment, then Crazed Alchemist.
Yeah.
And do 5 damage.
Garbage.
But
yeah. But
in that case, you might as well get that. You might as well get the Stormwind Knight, which already has charge.
Yeah. I was thinking of maybe using it more defensively, like slap a Sun Fury Protector on it. But then I thought, like, why not just use a 2-cost Agent Watcher? You know, I was thinking of some way to. My brain will come up with a way later. This card's too new. So.
Okay, so we'll move on. Okay, so this card had a name change. It's a Holy Champion now, but it still has the same effect and stats.
Fuzz.
So that's pretty cool. Holy Champion.
I can hear robots.
So it was Sacred Warrior, and now it's Holy Champion. King's Defender. That's changed. So if you have a minion with Taunt, it gains an extra durability. Not really sure that that's worth it. And I guess we're lagging.
Holy Champion.
No. King's Defender is really bad.
I don't like it. As I said before, I don't like it at all. Holy Champion.
It's Lightwarder's older brother, right?
Yeah.
Sister.
Light Warden is incredible if someone can't deal with it. So that card's going to be incredible as well, because it's even harder to deal with.
I wouldn't say Holy Champion if you slap a stealth on it, or if you slap even Velen's Chosen, and then you somehow hit everything with a Circle of Healing, then that thing will do incredible amounts of damage.
Definitely need a Wild Pyromancer in that deck. Wild Pyromancer, Holy Smite, what is it? The Power Word Shield, and then Circular Healing. Circular Healing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. As I mentioned last time, I think it's going to be like the Priest's Frothing Berserker.
Yeah.
Yes. One of the major problems with Light Warden is that it doesn't have the body to survive, but Holy Champion does.
No. King's Defender. I don't think anyone's going to use it, to be honest, because as I mentioned last time, I don't think anyone's going to build a warrior deck full of taunts just so they can make the most out of King's Defender.
Tried it, didn't like it.
Pointless again.
Okay, so those two cards got changed from last time, so I guess there's always a chance that other cards might get changed before we see a release, but considering they said it's going to be out this month, it's probably a bit late for them to start changing stuff.
If I was going to use a 3-cost weapon, I would rather use the Ogre War Maul. At least that's 4 damage. I'm definitely going to hit something hard. King's Defender, it's a more expensive axe.
Yeah.
Not feeling it.
And the thing is, if warriors start using the King's Defender to get a durability on it, people are more likely to start running Oozes and Harrison Jones to make them. I mean, say for example, you come up with a warrior, and he's managed to get 4 or 5 durability on it. You just Harrison Jones, and you're like, oh, thanks for the cards.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't get more than 3 durability on it now.
Isn't that? Yeah.
It's getting +1 durability.
Yeah, but you can use upgrade or anything like that.
I see. So, right. Okay. Alright, so let's start looking at some of the newer cards. So let's take a look at this one first. The Flame Juggler. It's a 2/3 for 2, and it has a battle cry, deal 1 damage to a random enemy.
Amazing against Hunter.
Yeah,
that's it.
It's gonna see its main use in Arena.
Yep, I think it'll do well because
I mean 2/3s.
2/3s are generally a bit more reliable for sticking around on the board anyway. And you might see a resurgence of this with what are they called? The Brewmasters, maybe.
Resurgence of Brewmasters,
for early game.
Nah.
So it has the
using it for that.
Popping divine shields and stuff.
Yeah.
Combine it with spell damage.
I feel this is going to be a very much arena style card, but you could it has the stats. It has the best stats of a normal 2-drop. It has the 2/3 instead of the 3/2. Battle cries deal 1 damage to a random enemy, so it's sort of like a reliable goblin.
I mean, turn 2,
thingy.
it's only really likely to. You're only really likely to have maybe 1 or 2 minions on your opponent's side. Anyway.
Now, with that said,
and it's random enemy, so it could
be fucked.
It could do damage to the.
Plus, you kind of have to be going
so.
first in that situation. You know.
It'd be good if it was like Flame Waker, where it dealt damage every time you cast a spell or something. Like Knife Jugglers every time you summon a minion. So it'd be good if it was a neutral for that.
Maybe, yeah. But for now, I'm putting that under the arena-only pile until I figure out what to do with it.
Until I see all the other cards and see synergies there that jump out at me and say, hey, this would be working well with this, then I'm going to pop that to one side in a maybe pile.
But it's going to be absolutely garbage against Warrior. And Warriors, you see them a lot as well.
Yeah, especially if they're running Enraged.
Yes.
You've got anything like Armor 24 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Acolyte of Pain. Thanks for the card. Alright, so
something that's
Clockwork
actually
Knight.
decent against everything.
Ooh,
Clockwork Knight. It's a 5/5 for 5. Give a friendly mech +1/+1.
I really like it.
I like this card. I like it. So it has the...
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a neutral, but yeah, it's a little slow. I think, unless you're playing at a very mech
I do. So
heavy
I
deck,
like that a lot.
there are other 5-drops that I would probably play over this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, stuff like Sludge Belcher's Lotheb, probably better 5-drops, but
why can you only have 2 5?
this is pretty good.
Yeah,
No, I'm just saying, like, they were just examples of what I would play instead of.
So Clockwork Knight gives earlier played mechs or later played mechs sustainability and damage. It's basically these cleric
mechs, right? Because it's a battle cry.
It's cleric.
Yeah, it's a battle cry.
It's Shattered Sun Cleric, but for mechs.
Yeah, it's like Shattered Sun Cleric, but for mechs. It has the standard 5/5 body that you would get out of a 5-drop, plus the battle cry. So it's effectively a 6/6 if you have another mech on board.
This could have been a 5/4 and it'd still be decent.
Maybe. It gives like the thing that gives it the 5/5 is that the battle cry is conditional, very pretty conditional.
Yeah. Because it has to be a mech, it can't be just anything.
If it was anything, then it would be a 5/4 or a 4/5. But the thing is, with Clockwork Knight, it gives things like Piloted Shredder the ability to take down a 5-drop.
Yep.
You know, Piloted Shredder, if it survives, would be a 5/4 plus the death battle, or you could make a Spider Tank or Mech Yeti becomes a 5/6. You know, so Clockwork Knight gives a lot of boost to prior mechs to be able to take down things one level up.
In my Mech Hunter deck, what I run as well are Metal Tooth Leapers, which give +2/+2 to previously
3/3s, yeah.
played. Is it +3?
Yep.
And then
it's +2 attack.
And then later on, if I can drop this on and still have minions around, including those same Metal Tooth Leapers, which are also mechs, you know, then they're going to be 4/4s. You know. So
yes.
There's some synergies there.
Yep.
I like the Clockwork Knight. It's a solid card. It's built very solidly.
Yep, like that. That's good. And then a Druid card.
Ooh, I like this one.
We haven't seen very many Druid cards so far.
like this
is
one.
the Savage Combatant, which is a 5/4 for 4, which is a really good stat line for a 4 cost. Give your hero +2 attack this turn when you on with the Inspire. So you use your hero power and you get 1 attack and 1 armor. But if this is on the board, then you get 3 attack.
You'll find that's a beast there,
So
Matt.
this has the body of the Lost Tall Strider.
That's going to be amazing for Hunter.
And its Inspire ability, it is a beast. Yep.
How does that? How would that work? Would that mean that
4/4 that turns into a 7/7?
It gives
no. I'm thinking like the effect
for the hunter. Okay, so here's what happens. When you inspire, you hit for 2 damage straight to the face, but it gives your hero 2 attack, which means you can attack something
like a weapon.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
So if you
can effectively do 4 damage to your opponent's face,
or you can do 2 damage to the face and 2 damage to a weakened minion.
Else.
Combine that with Steam Weedle Sniper.
So Savage Combatant.
That's really great as well. Sorry, I'm really Hunter centric. Sorry.
Yeah. You're really mech hunter centric, man. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I like Savage Combatant because it makes cards like Savagery a lot more viable. Savagery, Inspire this.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
right?
yeah. I was thinking of Savage Roar, not Savagery. Sorry. Yeah, okay.
Savage Roar also
Savage
works.
Roar, that's already very viable. But you weren't.
And then there's Justicar Trueheart again to bring her hero ability into this, making +2/+2 for druids. You know, it's.
I'm calling it. Savagery is going to see a lot more niche play that's suddenly going to explode among druids. because they can suddenly get +4, +5 attack per turn, and for an additional mana, you can have 2 attacks effectively. One takes down a minion, the other hits face. Like say, for example, I hit your face with the power of a fireball, and for 1 additional mana, I take that fireball and kill one of your minions.
Yep, that's pretty cool.
I'm telling you, Savagery's coming back.
Could be very, very good. Could be very, very good. Alright, let's move on. So, we've got 3 other cards here I'm looking at. First one we'll look at is the Silent Knight. A 2/2 for 3 with Stealth and Divine Shield.
Okay.
I don't like it, you know? Like, I think it might be good for Blood Knights.
Well, the fact is that normally if you're... For example, I mean, this is talking about playing against the mage. But normally if you play something against a mage that has Divine Shield, the first thing that they're going to do is pop it.
Yep.
But he's got Stealth, which means they can't do that.
Alright, so let's...
So it's a bit like the what's it called? What's the mech? Paladin mech with Divine Shield.
Oh, no.
No.
The 2/2 with shield.
Yeah, the 2/2 with Divine Shield.
Can't remember the name.
It's essentially the same, but for an extra mana...
Shield, yeah, Shield
that's the one. Yeah, so for an extra mana you get Stealth and it's a neutral card. I don't think that's too bad.
It's not...
I think that's okay.
And, like, the fact that it's Div Shield as well makes it essentially 4.
I mean, if you're playing a Paladin, you could put this in your deck, play a Shielded Minibot turn 2, and then play a Silent Knight turn 3. And then you've got 2 minions on the board that have both got Divine Shield. And going to be a real pain in the butt to get rid of. Yep,
and you can always use Silent Knight for its shield if you play Blood Knight. That, boom, 6/6, following turn.
Yeah.
So, I like it.
No, I don't think it's terrible.
It's a niche card. It's a very niche card.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there are other cards at 3 mana that might be more effective depending on what kind of deck you're playing. But I mean, if you're playing a deck that has Divine Shields in, because obviously at 3 mana there's also the Scarlet Crusader that has Divine Shield, which is a 3/1. So it's still got the same amount of stats. Yeah. It's just not been distributed in the same way.
Yeah.
It's still 4 stats for 3 mana.
It's interesting that we're describing this common card as niche, you know, considering that's a term that's normally used for like epic cards,
but there's plenty of common cards that rarely get used.
No Morgan Infantry.
Is that a rare?
No, it's a common card. It's a common card that rarely gets used. A niche card.
Yeah.
Silent Knight is going to be very niche because it's a weird card. It's not known for its brute strength. It's not known for its exceptional durability. It's a stealth with Divine Shield, which gives you a free hit.
Yeah, I think in a slightly more aggro deck, I think that might be quite useful.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because of the stealth, it means that your opponent can't get rid of it. It's going to stick on the board for a bit longer. And yeah.
Warsong Commander.
Yes, it would
take effect on it as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so
why would you need the stealth though?
That's true. Yeah, you wouldn't need it at all. But
if you're going to be using it for a charge, then you don't really need the Divine Shield, the stealth. Okay, so let's have a look at the other two legendaries. So I mentioned these because these were bosses in the Crusaders Colosseum or whatever it was called. I can't even remember what it was called. Back in Wrath of the Lich King, where you had 2 kind of twin sister Valkyrie things. So we've got Idis Darkbane and Viola Lightbane.
Yep, the Valkyrie.
Darkbane, whenever you target this minion with a spell, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. And the Lightbane is whenever you target this minion with a spell, gain Divine Shield.
Yes.
They're going to be big priest cards. I'd say more so priest, simply because of like the traditional like divine spirit.
Power but paladins have a lot of buffs as well.
Inner fire.
How many buffs do paladins have? Paladins have
Blessing of Might.
Blessing of
Wisdom.
Blessing of
draws cards.
Blessing of Wisdom. But already Blessed Champion,
Blessing of Kings.
Blessing of Kings, Blessed Champion. That's true, but these latter two cards are a little bit too slow.
Blessed Champion.
For example, if it's playing Shakadin, these two cards already are too slow, right? But if you're playing like more control, then yes, for sure. If you have, I don't know, I don't see anyone aside from myself who uses Blessing of Wisdom. It's a very rarely used card.
I've seen it used a couple of times, but yeah, it doesn't get used all that often.
No.
But then maybe you would use it more often if I mean, think about like Aegis Darkbane. It's a similar 3 damage to a random enemy, so you could end up using that 3 damage almost as crowd control, not crowd control, but board control that early in the game because it's 3 mana. So you can play it fairly early in the game.
Yeah.
I mean, a Flame Waker, for example, fires 1 damage things randomly, and that can end up controlling the board if you play it correctly, and you only need like a couple of other minions on the board with it. So you know, as long as Aegis Darkbane doesn't hit face, chances are whatever else is on the board, it's probably going to kill with its random 3 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're only if you're just putting, if you play that turn 4 with the Blessing of Might, that's a 6/4, and it's done 3 damage to whatever else was on the board. Probably. I think that could be really good.
Okay. I would say, like, health blessings or health buffs would be better on Aegis, whereas attack buffs might be better on Fiola, because she gets Divine Shield.
Divine Shield, yeah, maybe, yeah, you could be right there.
But
in which case, it might be better to have Lightbane in the Paladin deck and Darkbane in a Priest deck.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think these two will rarely ever get played together, because you'd be dividing your resources between the two of them. I
don't think you could play them both in the same deck.
Yeah. I mean, 3/4 for 3 it matches the body line, but they require a lot of investment.
That sweet bod.
Well, I think there's a lot of priest decks that kind of have that kind of whole Divine Shield, Velen's Chosen, in a fire kind of. They have that kind of set up already.
Yep, I do.
So
I run that setup.
So putting in Darkbane into that deck instead of the I can't even remember what it's called. Dark Cultist. That's the 3/4/3.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dark Cultist isn't in there anyway. It sucks. Too slow.
Yeah, but
usually gets killed.
You can put Darkbane in there.
I reckon it'd be better used in a later turn for combos.
Okay. Any other cards? Ooh, what are these?
Yeah. Okay, so we've got Argent Watchman, which is a 2/4 for 2, but can't attack. Unless you use your hero power.
So it's a 4 mana.
Yeah, so it's a 4 mana 2/4. So it can only attack as normal for one turn.
It's only got 1 extra stat for that massive drawback.
Yeah.
Let me think.
Yeah.
Unless you silence it.
In which case you just have
Ancient Watcher.
Ancient Watcher.
Yeah.
Argent Watchman, I want to say it's basically Ancient Watcher light. Same cost but lower stats, lower health. But if you inspire, it can but with potential to attack. So stat line wise, it's better than an average 2-drop. In terms of the ability sort of balances itself. Can't attack, but if you use it in combination with your hero power, then it can attack. But I still don't think...
Don't work with priests so much.
No.
Because you'd have to heal it afterwards. Or you'd want
It'd be a later game. Yeah. Now, Spellslinger is very interesting.
Mm-hmm. Spellslinger, yeah. But Spellslinger, this is a mage card.
Yep.
So it's a 3/4 for 3, which we've seen many times already.
It's 3/4. 3/4 is basically
There's the kind of standard.
Add a flame cannon to your opponent's hand.
Add a random spell card to each player's hand.
The battle cry balances itself out, so the cost is justified. So, but I don't know. Have mages been hankering for a 3/4 for 3 body?
Nope.
They already have the 4/3 for 3.
And they've got the 2/4 in the form of the flame wave.
Spider tank. They've got that because mech.
It's a
It's a neutral
it
card.
could be alright in tempo mage, I guess,
It's a
because you
neutral,
get another
but-
spell, but you won't know what it was, which is pretty shit. Because it might not be
So-
that cheap.
Here's the question.
And it's a random spell card, so
Yeah.
it could be
Mind
any
control.
class's card.
You're never going to get to use that in tempo mage.
Now, is it the same spell?
I don't think it's.
Because it says add a random.
I don't think it's the
spell
same
card to
spell.
the one
I think
player's hand.
we're both
Right.
getting
But is
different
it-
cards.
Okay.
Yep, so it'd be a random one for you and a random one for me.
I don't. I guess if you're running spell power decks in your mage, then
Yeah, but there's no guarantee you're going to
Yeah.
get one that actually has
Damage,
relies on
yeah.
spell power.
yeah.
It could end up just being a buff of some description.
Or it could be a shadow word
Or a
or
card draw.
silence. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hunter's
so-
Mark or-
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about Spellslinger. but
Underwhelmed by both of these cards. I
Yeah.
could do better.
I don't know
See
what
me afterwards.
I'll be interested.
Argent
I'll be interested in playing
Watchman should
Spellslinger,
not be a rare.
You know.
I think it should be demoted to common. Like Ancient Watcher is
Or have a higher attack
I wouldn't
or
agree
have
with
higher
that.
than
attack. Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
I wouldn't agree that it shouldn't be rare, because it is so awkward to play.
I mean, if it was a
Simply based on
3/4
that.
for 2,
That
maybe not so bad.
yep. Like
But it's still not great.
the golem
Because you're still
totem
going to
is
have to
better.
pay 4 mana to be able to play it properly.
Mhm. And honestly, any 2/3 2-drop trades for this 1-for-1. So what's the point? Because it can't attack back unless you inspire.
Yeah. In which case it costs you
I mean-
4 as we talked about. You know.
You could play the Argent Watchman to play around Frostbolt, maybe, but then why would they Frostbolt? Okay, new cards.
Yep, so we've got 2 left that we haven't discussed just yet. I'm going to start with the minion first, which is the Argent Horse Rider, which is a 3 mana, 2 attack, 1 health with Divine Shield and Charge.
Yeah, it's alright.
I actually like this. Right. I think it's a better version of the Wolf Rider.
It's basically the Murloc Speed Hunter with a additional Hand of Protection cast on it. The best thing
How much is isn't Hand of Protection 1 mana?
it is 1 mana.
So you could essentially just do this with the Murloc and the Hand of Protection.
But the positive is that for the additional cost, you
you save
a cost.
it is a
too.
common,
cards,
which
though.
means you don't have to play Paladin to be able to do that.
Yep.
It's not very imaginative.
It's a well. Here's the thing, though. It's a flood of more Divine Shield cards, which makes Blood Knight more viable. Like, if you play this combo turn 6, it's already a 6/6 right there. Boom. You know, or
Yep.
if you happen to have a couple of these behind a taunt, and then boom, Blood Knight.
Yeah.
But we'll see how this plays.
I don't know. I mean, it could be okay. As I say, because we're still. I mean, they might introduce more cards similar to Blood Knight in which they do something with Divine Shield or they interact with Divine Shield. Because Blood Knight is the only card that has that interaction currently. So there's always a chance that they might introduce more cards that do something with a
and
Divine
that's the
Shield.
thing, right? They snuck in an awful lot. They snuck in an awful lot of Div Shields in with GVG as well. I think that's something as well. Like, you know, obviously, you know, an Oilotron, but then there's like Cobalt Guardian then as well, which gets Div Shields under specific conditions. And like the one that we talked about earlier, the Shielded Minibot. So again, it could just be ramping up for that kind of thing.
But yeah, I think it's an okay card, and it's for the fact that it's a neutral. I think face hunters will probably be like, yeah, we'll take one of them, thanks.
I'd use it in Priest against face hunters. Get that knife juggler.
Yeah, or that. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Or Velen's chosen on it as well in late game.
All right.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't be too bad actually. That would be pretty good. Well, that would make it what, a 4/4? No, 4/5.
Yep, 6 mana 4/5. It'd be Adric Commander but better.
6 mana 4/5 with Divine Shield and Charm. Yeah, that would be pretty good actually. Yeah. All right, and then finally we're gonna have to wrap this up because it's getting on for like an hour and a half now. So.
Hour and 48 minutes.
This card, man, Demon Fuse. Yeah,
I
2
like
mana.
it.
Give a demon 3/3.
But give your opponent.
You do give your opponent a mana crystal.
So
It's still like turn 2. You could have a 6/5 Flame Imp. Turn 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
In mid game, it's not a good card, but either at the beginning or the end of the game, it'll be amazing.
Yeah.
But in mid game, I don't think it'll be very good at all to play.
I like the gambit that this gives Warlock players. If you play heavy demon deck.
Thing is, there aren't that many demons mid game that you really worried about. I guess
You could also turn.
I mean, there's the 3/4 that you want to get killed because it's got the death rattle that summons another demon.
But you also have the Mystic.
That'd turn that into an ogre. Holy shit!
Or you can turn
6/7,
the Mistress of Pain into a 4/7. Yeah, I would.
Yeah, that would be pretty nice actually.
And then
yeah,
the 4
that
health
would be
back.
pretty nice.
I actually.
So it's a little bit like the Demon Heart that they introduced with GVG, which does 5/5.
The 5/5. Yeah.
But obviously this is a lot cheaper.
It's a similar
Here's the
quality
thing,
of
though.
Velen's chosen as well.
Yeah,
I reckon
It's basic.
but obviously the fact that it's so cheap is because you're giving your opponent a mana crystal. So
Yeah.
And that's a common as well.
It's Demon Fire, but the trade-off is you don't do damage, and you give the opponent a mana crystal for an additional stat.
Master Spell fucking is going to be the best card in this new expansion. I'm going to bring
getting rid of Divine Shields, getting rid of all these buffs, all these special abilities.
Yup.
Yeah, we're going to see. But that's one thing we haven't seen out of all these new cards that they've introduced is anything that does silence.
Was there? Wait.
At the moment we've got Iron Beak Owl and we've got the 4/3 that I can never remember the name of. Yeah,
Spellbreaker.
And
They didn't release anything in GVG?
are there any other?
No.
Are there any other minions that do silence?
Nope.
No.
The only cards that do silence are.
Never.
So then you got silence and Master Spell in Priest decks.
Yep.
I really want them to bring out a minion that either does Master Spell or add silence to Twisting Nether. That'd be
Why
amazing.
add silence to
The
Twisting?
only other thing that is
Like your next
like
spell
silence.
gains silence.
It
Oh, that's actually no.
Yeah.
That's not a bad
Twisting
idea.
Nether
That
would
is-
actually get rid of
that is
everything.
like
Then.
a silence is Loatheb, right?
And
If
it'd
you,
just be
yeah,
that
if you
reset
would.
board card, it'd be fucking incredible.
Okay, how would we design that minion? Okay, say no. Here's the thing. Say it's like a tech drop. So purple. It's a 3/3 body line, right? For either 5 or 6 mana. Next spell you play gets silence.
5 mana if it involves next spell.
Oh, like a heal bar,
Alright, so
right?
5
6 mana
mana.
if
The
it
next.
does on its own.
So
Wait, so you mean like it would be like an Earth Shock? Is that what you're saying?
it'll be like a battle cry, like battle cry.
Yeah, no, but the actual spell itself will be like an Earth Shock.
Yes.
Where
It'll do the
it can
effect.
do damage.
It'll do the effect first, and then cast silence.
So silence,
Or-
and then do the whatever it is. Right,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. It'll silence and then
Yeah,
do
I'm not
the
sure
damage.
about that. I'm not sure that would be a good thing.
It's
I think they just need to
Maybe not for
introduce
you.
more cards that have an ability to silence.
In fact, Shaman's going to be a good choice in this one as well with Earthshock and Hex.
Earthshock,
Yeah.
hexes, silence minions.
So the other thing that I was thinking of, in fact, the first thing that I thought of when they were talking about releasing an expansion based on this kind of thing from Wrath of the Lich King, was I was expecting to see like lances as weapons. Because in World of Warcraft, during that whole thing, there was a lot of jousting things that you had to do, like daily quests where you had to do jousting, and in the 5-man dungeon there was leading up to fighting one of the bosses, you had to do jousting. So I was kind of expecting there to be some kind of lances as actual weapons for either warriors or paladins or whatever. But so far we haven't seen any. Do you think we might see some? Do you think that might be a thing
Priest.
that they do?
No.
It's not outside the realms
I mean, they
of
could do it as a
possibility,
neutral,
you know, but
so that everyone could
A
use
lance
it.
as well. Oh, it would be good if you could attack like middle minion and it attacked either side. That'd be an amazing effect.
I'm not. That might be a bit overpowered.
Nah,
If everyone could use
like
that might be a bit OP.
Fel Reaver thing. Yep.
8 mana cost.
Is it
would-
not Fel Reaver? Is it? Freaking.
The
What the heck is that thing? That 6/9.
no, it's the
Faux Reaper.
Yes.
yeah. That's the one.
Let's see. Weapons for Paladin. You have the Sword of Justice. You have the Light's Justice. You have the True Silver Champ, and that's about it.
And Ashbringer, if you.
Oh, the Cog Hammer. That's right.
the Cog
Oh,
Hammer.
never mind. So, lance. Yeah, I could see lances as a neutral weapon. They have a reduced stat line because they're neutral. But
Yeah. I mean, I'm not expecting them to be like the best weapons ever. I'm just thinking that because, as I say, during that whole event in World of Warcraft, everyone had to do these. Well, you didn't have to do these dailies, but if you wanted the reputation and everything, no matter what class you were, you could get on a horse, you grab your lance, and off you go. And I just thought it might be really nice and a really cool thing to add to the game if suddenly anyone can use a lance. They don't have to be super powerful. I mean, they could just be like 2 damage with like a 2 durability on it.
Say,
for
okay.
2 mana or something. But
If it had like a death rattle on it for like a splinter effect or some shit like that to deal like 1 damage to
2 random
minions on the
minions.
board or some shit like that.
then
That'd be
yeah,
pretty
well
cool as
then you'll have
That's
to
the one,
increase
yeah.
the mana cost though. In which case, I'm not sure that would be.
unless you say
accurate.
2 random minions, include your own. So the effect balances
I
itself
mean,
out.
Exactly.
I
yeah,
guess they
yeah.
could do it in a similar way to the way that they did the shredders.
Death Spite.
So you can
Oh,
have
that's right.
one at like 4 mana, one at 6 mana, and then one at 8 mana, and they are increasingly better quality or do better things.
Yeah.
I think that might be quite nice. And then you'll see
Or- Or what if it was like a 2/2 weapon and then it's damaged and it becomes a 1/1?
Ooh.
so
Upon use,
the
it gets
weapon
weaker.
It gets weaker as it gets
Sort of
used.
like a Gorehowl,
a bit
except
like
weaker.
Gorehowl,
Yeah.
yeah.
A weaker Gorehowl.
Yeah, that could probably work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I just like the idea that everyone gets the opportunity to use a weapon. I just think that would be really cool as like a lance or something, and they could ride in. They could implement horse noises
Yeah.
or something like the horse hooves as they
The
attack.
animations.
I'm seeing a.
A Monty Python style coconuts or something.
Okay, I'm seeing a 3-cost lance that's 3/3 with that effect. Each time you use it, it loses 1 damage. As a neutral, everyone can use it.
Yeah.
I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah. That would be pretty cool.
That way, it's
Yeah.
I'd like to see that. I mean, it would certainly mix things up a little bit, as far as like the game is concerned. Just because at the moment, not everyone runs stuff like Harrison Jones or Acidic Swamp Ooze. I mean, that's another thing. We could do with probably like 1 or 2 more cards that do that sort of effect where they get rid of weapons. That pirate, I don't
Arguably
even.
Blinkron will.
I don't even acknowledge that pirate because it's rubbish.
wait. Which pirate?
The 1/2 that removes their durability.
Oh, the Corsair.
yeah, that one. Yeah, it's like
The Corsair
No one ever
is
really uses
only ever effective against Gorehowl, and even then, why would you hold on to it for that long?
Yeah, exactly. It's like this is not good.
It's bad.
It's not good. But I think that could be pretty cool. Hopefully, maybe we'll see. All right, so that is everything that we've kind of had access to so far, and that's all that's been announced so far. There is another vote for an epic card at the moment, which could be they're both neutral minions, and the card art looks pretty cool, but hasn't been announced as to what they are yet, so can't tell you about them, sadly. But so that's it for this week. I'm not sure if there will be one next week because I'm going to be at Bloodstock next weekend, so videos might be a bit scarce. But if we can, we'll get back on it the week after, and we'll talk about more of the new cards that are coming out. In fact, it might already be released by the time I get back from Bloodstock, because it'll be Sod's Law now that I've pre-ordered my thing and I've got my 50 packs just sitting there. That while I'm away and can't access it, Blizzard will go, ta-da! Here, everyone! And everyone will be playing it and opening their packs and having a great time. And I'll be watching some awesome bands and getting sunburned, probably.
Well, have fun.
I will.
What, you think it's going to be sunny next weekend?
I don't want it. I don't know if there's a festival in Germany called Wacken. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's kind of like a similar sort of thing to Bloodstock. And the fields where the tents are like, I don't know, maybe a feet deep in water where it's been raining constantly.
Wow.
Just people's tents are just completely destroyed.
Good.
Like no one's got anywhere to sleep. It's just horrendous. It's absolutely horrendous. So I really hope that doesn't happen next week, because that would be awful. That'd be absolutely awful. Anyway, okay. So Ben Brode, who's one of the guys that designs and makes Hearthstone and stuff, said that you won't be disappointed in the Druid cards.
Oh yeah.
As if Druids really needed a huge amount of buffing anyway.
Hey, we need claw attacks. We needed like the actual Druid buffing.
Whatever.
Yeah, I don't do ramp Druid. I don't do ramp.
Look, just get your opponent to 15 health, Savage Roar, and finish them off, and then
that's so vanilla. Come on, you gotta do the fun stuff.
It doesn't matter whether it's vanilla or not. I still get that happen to me all the time.
Not from
me. Frustrating. Do you just think?
Meanwhile, you've got your fucking scratching post over here, fucking just like meow. Just gonna scratch the shit out of
laugh, but it works.
Hey, yeah. If it works, it works.
All right.
You know.
Thank you very much, people, for coming along and talking nonsense about Hearthstone with me for the last hour and 40 minutes. Thank you, Supervin.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Grayson. Thank you, Bumpy.
Always happy to do it.
What was that?
Welcome. You are welcome.
Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, good. So yeah, stay tuned. There will be a big deck player this week, so keep your eyes peeled for that, and we will see you in a couple of weeks.
Bye. Farewell.
Bye bye.
See ya. Bye.
Thanks. Thanks for watching, peeps. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Okay.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye. Bye.